past year, I've been trying my best to avoid talking about Ronnie Radke of the band Falling in Reverse. But over the last 3 weeks, 3 stories have piled up, and I guess that's my tipping point, because today we're going to be talking about all of the shenanigans that Ronald Radkinson has been getting himself up to over the past couple days or so. He's looking as desperate and pathetic as ever, and it looks like his career might be ending shortly if we follow these signs that we've been given. I'm Dan Frampton, this is Punk News Now. Likes and subs, let's go. The first story is going to involve his lawsuit with Anthony Fantano, because about a year ago, Ronnie Radke said, I am going to sue Anthony Fantano for a video that he made about me. Because Anthony Fantano made this video called This Guy Sucks, where he talked about all the reasons why Ronnie Radke sucks. And yeah, all of those reasons are the reasons why he sucks. Well, this year has passed and the lawsuit is over, and I am happy to tell you that Ronnie Radke started and lost that lawsuit. And 3 days ago, he made this video absolutely coping, being like, I knew I was gonna lose the lawsuit. All my lawyers told me I was gonna lose the lawsuit. I just wanted to spend lots of money in this legal endeavor so I could make a commentary video. That is literally what he says in this video. He's like, I just wanted to make this video. And to tell you the truth, as somebody that makes reaction videos, as somebody that is a YouTuber and has been watching YouTube for God knows how long, this Ronnie Radke video that he puts out called I Lost My Lawsuit with Anthony Fantano is a pathetic attempt at making a YouTube video. This guy doesn't have any sort of camera charisma. This guy has no idea when to pause, when to take back, when to add his input, when to say a joke, when to say an opinion. Nah, this thing is so clunky all the way through. There's no flow. You gotta have flow if you're gonna be making a YouTube video. It's not just about getting yourself a nice little microphone and setting up an OBS project, man. So as a YouTube video, he totally failed at this attempt, and it was him like coping, being like, yeah, I wanted to lose. Losing is what I wanted to do the whole time. I set out to lose this lawsuit. When you know, yes, he started this lawsuit to make this video, but the tone of this video, he wanted to be a victory. He wanted to gloat. He wanted to boast. He wanted to come on here and be like, Anthony Fantano, you bald freak. I beat you in the land of opportunity. I beat you out there where it matters, where it hurts, in the wallet, in the legal lawsuit land. I'm a big, smart, powerful rock star musician guy. That was the tone he wanted to take in this video. But the irony is he's making a YouTube video about a YouTuber who knows how to make YouTube videos. So he's looking even worse than ever in this video right now. I don't want to actually react to it because I am done giving Ronald Radkinson any screen time on my channel. But the news is hilarious that he started this lawsuit, lost it around every corner, and then is making a reaction video to the video that lost him that lawsuit. It's a ridiculous thing to do. Like, how could you look like more of a loser than being like, this is the piece of content that I tried to sue this guy for, but it turns out I didn't really have enough evidence or grounds enough to actually sue him, so here I am just making a reaction video to it? Ronnie, you lost. There's no way to spin it. Even if you make Anthony Fantano look like the biggest loser in the world in your little reaction video over here, albeit very cute, very adorable, Ronnie Radke, you've lost. By definition, Ronnie Radke is a loser. Not even derogatorily. That is factually correct. He lost a lawsuit, so I'm going to be referring to Ronnie Radke throughout the rest of this video as a loser. So right after this, loser Ronnie Radke is in promotion mode. Now it's all about driving sales for his next single, right? There's a reason why he does things all at the same time. It's very Kanye West. It's very fucking transparent. He's just trying to create conversation, and I really was trying to ignore it. But this batch of stuff really is so cringe, because you know who he collaborated with? You know who he made this single with? It wasn't Jelly Roll this time. It wasn't MGK. No. It was Hardy. Hardy! Do you know Hardy's music? Hardy makes some of the worst music on God's green earth, okay? Hardy doesn't know if he wants to be a rock star. He doesn't know if he wants to be a country guy. He doesn't know if he wants to be a new metaler. So he just puts it all together in like the worst sounding music that is possible to be listened to. And here's an image of them trying to promote it in the most distasteful image of all time. You got a puppet of Hardy and a puppet of Ronnie Radke staring up the skirt of a woman with the words, "All my women," featuring Hardy plastered over top of it. You can't get less tasteful than this. Jerry Springer and Maury Povich are beacons of class and culture compared to Hardy and Ronnie Radke on the song "All My Women." Let's give you a quick blast. Okay, I'm sorry I had to do that. I'm absolutely beside myself with remorse. I didn't mean to inflict such pain upon my audience, but I wish it ended there. Oh no, they made a puppet. What do you do with puppets? Market them. You can sell this puppet, someone said to Ronnie Radke, and he was like, bet. Let me just open up my website really quick and let me get my puppet on the go and sell it over here. He's calling this puppet a Donnie, and it's $300. $300 for a Ronnie Radke puppet. I was gonna buy it for like a bit on the channel, but I'm not spending $300 on a Ronnie Radke puppet. That is unless I get a $300 super thanks down below. And then obviously I'll get the puppet and I'll make some content. I might perform some debauchery upon it for your entertainment. But I don't know, $300, that's pretty steep. So the toy, the song, the guy he's collaborating with, and the losing of the lawsuit, all of those things are not even the reason why I'm firing up this camera today. All of this stuff is just like typical Ronnie Radke stuff. Like, yeah, he's super cringe. No one really likes him or respects him, but he has a pocket of like other damaged people that are just as broken as he is, that can't really see past his veneer, that kind of fall for his whole gimmick, you know? But today, when I'm just scrolling around, I get a wonderful piece of news. I hear somewhere along the grapevine that his band, Falling in Reverse, had to cancel a show due to low ticket sales. Low ticket sales is the absolute grouping of words that I wanted to hear today. People are losing interest in Ronnie Radke. People do not want to talk about him. It's painful to just go through these motions every time. It's like, yeah, another manic episode, another song he's trying to sell. So he's just gonna wrap it up with all this controversy and create a bunch of drama so people listen to his new song. Very clever, Ronnie Radke. Very clever indeed, buddy. But Ronnie Radke fired back, responding to the accusations of low ticket sales, and he said the following: all the shows are happening except for 2, and the reason is it's too many shows in a row, and it's a mistake that the booking agent made putting too many shows in a row. That ruins your voice and prevents us from canceling more shows and losing our voices. Great sentence, Ronnie Radke. Really well written, really got your point across here. But it's just cope that comes to me with even more good news. Does that mean you had to cancel 2 shows because of low ticket sales? Yes. Thank God, people are not plunking down their money to go out and see this clown anymore. Yeah, sure, there still are a bunch of dates that people are technically going to, but this is the first domino in a long line of dominoes that are surely about to fall. Ronnie Radke is about to lose his career if we follow the current trends being set right now. Austin, Texas, they're like, nah, we do not want Ronald Ratkinson in our city. So next, every other city needs to follow suit. This needs to be a revolution. Everybody needs to mobilize for their hatred of Ronnie Radke. Let's stop going to his shows. Let's stop talking about him. But there it is again. Ronnie Radke, you got me to talk about you after a year of me promising to ignore your shenanigans, but I couldn't ignore that puppet. I couldn't ignore you losing that fucking lawsuit to Anthony Fantano and then making that ass video being like, I actually won. Losing is the new winning, guys. And then trying to sell that puppet, to then after that not being able to sell all the tickets in Austin, Texas, to then after that being told that you canceled 2 shows. I had to fire up the camera and talk about it a little bit. And somebody else that had a little bit of drama with Ronnie Radke is this guy named Brad Taste in Music. Brad Taste in Music had so many videos taken down because of Ronnie Radke. And because of that, Brad Taste in Music had to upload these videos again, but like secretly or whatever, with different thumbnails and titles to get around the whole Ronnie Radke thing. It was a very entertaining arc at the time, But Brad taste in music has kind of went down a whole other path. He's spiraling the drain just like Ronnie Radke is. And if you want to know all about that Brad taste situation, I have a second channel where I uploaded today about his most recent delusional dilemma. But as far as Ronnie Radke is concerned, I gotta stop talking about him right now. Goodbye, see you later, and have a good one.